Hello, and welcome back for another adventure in the cookie jar. Today we're doing the 16th recipe from the Devil's Food Cake Murder. They are called raspberry vinegar cookies. It does look like a very short, typical cookie recipe. We are doing it a little bit differently. I'll tell you why in just a minute. You're going to want to preheat your oven to 325, not 350, 325. You're going to want 1 cup, 2 sticks of salted butter softened, 1 cup white sugar, 1 teaspoon raspberry vinegar. It says if you can't find raspberry vinegar in your store, you can use any fruit flavored vinegar or just plain old white vinegar. The vinegar is there to react with baking soda, so any kind will do. I would caution against balsamic. It has a very heavy flavor that might not be good in these cookies. And again, I haven't tried it. It could be wonderful. I could not find raspberry vinegar or any fruit flavored vinegar anywhere in my town. And I thought about ordering it from Amazon, but you only need a teaspoon, and those things were like 20 bucks. So I am just going to use regular white vinegar, but I'm going to add half a teaspoon of raspberry extract. I just really want that raspberry flavor. If you don't use it, if you don't get it. Okay, so you're going to want 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of rum extract. If you don't want to use rum extract, use any other flavor of extract you like, including vanilla. 1.5 cups all-purpose flour, and 1 cup of chopped pecans. So, not a whole lot to it. Store these cookies in a cookie jar or an airtight container so they remain moist and soft. These cookies remind me of Lorna Doone shortbread cookies, except they're better. If you'd like to experiment with them, try adding mini chocolate chips to a batch or pressing a chocolate candy into the center of each cookie before you bake it. Yield approximately 3.5 dozen to 4 dozen sweet and buttery cookies depending on cookie size. So, everything's all laid out. Let's get started. This is everything we're going to need for our recipe today. Alright, so the first step is to combine your butter, which we already have in our mixer, and our sugar. We're adding in right now. We're just going to give those a couple minutes to mix. Now I'm going to add the raspberry extract and the vinegar, the baking soda, the rum extract, the flour, and lastly our chopped pecans. We have our silicone sheets. If you don't have those, remember to grease your pan. In total, we got 39 cookies. We got basically 3 dozen. Plus 3. We're going to bake for 18 to 20 minutes at 325. Here is our final product with all of our cookies. They are a lot thinner than I was expecting. They smell amazing. Oh, these are really good. I smell the vinegar or the raspberry extract I added. I don't taste it, but they're almost like if a cookie was a chip, this would be that. They're very soft, they're very crunchy, so buttery. I got the raspberry in that bite. It's very, very, very subtle, but it's there. Maybe I should have added a full teaspoon instead of a half. Either way out, these are delicious. They were really quick. They're really good. Definitely a winner. Next week, we are making chocolate euphoria cookie bars. I don't have the best of luck with the cookie bars, so wish me luck. If you are interested in seeing how they turn out, join us next week. I hope you all have a good one. Bye!